Chill, y'all might want to sit down for this one, because this whole Surviving Diddy series just got a whole lot more disturbing. Kim Porter's assistant just came out to spill some major tea about how Diddy used to enslave and use Kim. Not only that, but Diddy's ex-security guard, Roger Bonds, has also come out to confirm everything, and he's being exposed to filth. It looks like Cassie's lawsuit might be the first of many that Diddy's gonna have to settle, because a lot more people are speaking up, and some people are now demanding for Kim Porter's case to be reopened because they strongly believe that Diddy had something to do with her death.
I didn't know Cassie, but I knew somebody who was going through the same thing she was going through, and that was Kim Porter.
Now, for those of y'all struggling to keep up, because there is a lot going on, let me fill you in. Cassie filed a very explosive lawsuit against Diddy for SA and trafficking. The lawsuit detailed how he would put his hands on her, SA her, her, and even force her to indulge in encounters with other men while he sat back and filmed it. Initially, Diddy denied these allegations, but ended up settling within 24 hours and reportedly paid her more than double of what she asked for. It's very clear that Diddy and his lawyer paid Cassie off, so they could just make this whole case disappear. But it looks like they were wrong, because her lawsuit just opened up a whole different can of worms, with some people even speculating that he probably had something to do with Kim Porter's death too, because of how awfully similar he treated both of them. In fact, right after Kim died, her former stylist revealed that Kim was working on a tell-all book to expose all of the awful things that Diddy had put her through, as well as his alleged secret gay parties, and how he used to make her indulge in encounters with other men. But just before she could release the book, she was found dead, and Diddy sent his lawyers to stop the book from being published. There was actually a leaked conversation from somebody from the publishing company Kim was working with, telling one of their family members that they couldn't pull through with the book because Diddy's lawyers had served them with court papers ordering them to stop the release of the book and demanding that they submit everything that Kim had given them to him. The message read, "Just wanted to let you know that Sean has put the clamps on Kim Porter's book from making it to the shelves." Yeah, he done put that pressure on all parties that were involved in the process of putting this book together. Sean's lawyers have stepped up to the plate and hit him with that paperwork. Also, he's asking for any information, footage, documents, etc. that contain private information about him or Kim to be seized, and they have 3 business days to surrender it. Paperwork was served to at least 2 of the individuals that are involved this past Thursday. Just thought I'd let you know. Oh, but not even Diddy and his chain of lawyers could stop the truth from coming out, because an email from another one of the publishers also leaked online, and that revealed some very disturbing information about how Diddy used to mistreat and basically enslave Kim to do whatever he wanted. The email read, "I was devastated to read the things that Kim put up with and witnessed during her relationship with Diddy. Also, some of the things in the book cover Diddy's gay relationships, footage of those encounters, the men he slept with, STDs, Diddy giving Usher an STD, and the explosive encounter between Diddy and Usher's mom, Mary J. Blige, being pregnant by Diddy, and of course she had an abortion. The she took, pushing him down the steps in 2007 and breaking his foot. Also how she used a strap on to please Diddy, and how she would hysterically cry alone after doing so. How she protected Al B. Sure from running into Diddy and would call him to warn him not to show up to certain places to avoid trouble. This was all confirmed by Diddy's former bodyguard, Gene Deal, who spilled the tea about the time that Kim slit Diddy's wrists after he tried to put his hands on her.
Is in a bandage. That's the night I was called by Paul to meet him over at St. Luke's Hospital. He had a white t-shirt wrapped around his wrist because Kim had took the cork, you know where you open up wine? The corkscrew. She took the corkscrew and caught him on his wrist defending himself. And he almost, I think he had, I know he tore some ligament, but he almost hit an artery or came close to the artery or either scratched it or cut it a little bit. because he just kept bleeding. And from that point on, he was hooked. That's when I knew when they was talking about people getting addicted and hooked on pain medicines, that's what happened to him. And it was from his right wrist that he's reminded by Kim all the time now.
There were also reports about Diddy breaking Kim's nose after he caught her messing with Shakir Stewart. A source who spoke to Media Takeout said, by 2 a.m., they were arguing loudly. This went on for several hours. Then at 7 a.m., there was screaming. Diddy flew in a specialist plastic surgeon from Geneva after the accident. Porter has since claimed that she hurt her face after she banged her nose on a table.
That's Kim's book. Then you hear about the fact that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht. He broke Kim, let's say allegedly, but it was told by people in her camp that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht. So Cassie's story is Kim's story.
But see, Gene isn't the first person from Diddy's camp who's come out to expose him and confirm that all the things that he did to Kim are true. Kim and Diddy's former assistant, Capricorn Clark, and his ex-security guard, Roger Bonds, also set the internet on fire after they revealed some new details about what Kim was going through. Capricorn posted a photo of Kim and revealed in an explosive rant on her Twitter that she worked for Diddy for over 11 years and witnessed him mistreating Kim and all the other women he was involved with. She even went as far as to referring to Diddy as the devil and claiming Kim was the only one who didn't switch up for fame and money. Black women end up being the sacrifice for the foolery. Last 11 years of my life, I had to deal with everyone's nonsensical allegiance to the devil. Pray that ends. I don't think highly of any of you. Can't keep your head down and pretend shit is cool no more. Do better. She also said in another tweet, they will skin you and wear you, baby girl, then pretend they never wanted the skin. Kim was the only person who didn't switch up. The only one. Dark times. I'm personally very triggered. I pray it's over. I never deserved this. Stop. Now, most of y'all probably don't know this, but Cassie actually name-dropped one of Diddy's security guards, Roger Bond, in her lawsuit while she was detailing the time that Diddy used to lay hands on her. The lawsuit read, in the car leaving the club, Mr. Combs beat Miss Ventura, pushing her into a corner of the vehicle and stomping on her face. Mr. Combs' security staff, Roger Bonds, tried to stop the but was unable to de-escalate the situation. Well, Roger ain't holding back no more because he just confirmed that everything Cassie said in the lawsuit was true. He posted quite the cryptic message on IG that read, "This is not meant to be threats or snitching or anything like that against Cassie or Diddy or anyone else. This is me telling my truth as I truly remember it for 2 reasons only. First, because I have 4 daughters, so on all dudes, my truth as I seen it, saw it, and was involved with it for years." So, as y'all can see, the allegations against Diddy are really piling up, and things are not looking too good for him. In fact, right after Cassie's lawsuit, there have been 2 more lawsuits filed against him. The second lawsuit was filed by a woman named Joy Dickerson Neal, who accused Diddy of and SAing her back in 1991. Diddy took her to dinner at a restaurant and slipped a in her drink when she left to use the bathroom. She says he later brought her to a place where he was staying to SA her. Video recorded the act and showed footage to many people. The third victim didn't disclose her name, but she also claimed that Diddy and his friend Aaron Hall SA'd her in Aaron's apartment. She says that days after this has happened, Diddy came to her house and choked her until she passed out. So it looks like Cassie and Kim were not the only victims of Diddy, but unlike these other women, Kim never got the chance to live long enough to tell her story and speak her truth. That's why fans are asking for her case to be reopened. And considering all of the things that Diddy put her through, it's really not far-fetched to think that he has something to do with ending her life so suddenly. A lot of people took to social media to share their thoughts on this whole messy situation, like this person who said, "I'm so sad Kim wasted so many years with a malignant narcissist like Diddy Diddy. I know Kim was not without fault, but she didn't deserve the sadness she must have felt for so many years. Another person said, I'm sure Kim deeply regretted ever meeting Sean Combs, because no matter how badly he treated her or left her to be with others, he would never allow her to be with another man. Terrible. But now I want to know your thoughts. What do y'all think about Diddy getting exposed for enslaving and abusing Kim? And do y'all think this is going to be the end of Diddy? Or is it all going to be swept under the rug after a couple of months? Y'all know what to do. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below, and don't forget to click here to watch this other very messy video.